I don't believe that, but something. Hey, that's all I got to say, man. I'm going to land my plane.
Appreciate you coming up.
Thank you, Torian.
All right, shout out to Be First Is. Next up, we got Samuel. What's going on?
Hey, Taurean, what's going on? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, Taurean. So I'm really looking at this China situation. Do you think this is going to be more detrimental to the American economy than it already is now, or this might be something that's kind of going to save face with the GOP to help them get more, to help them get energized for the primary?
Time will indeed tell.
Yeah, because I just look at it like, well, we're already going to be more, I just feel like this is just going to just hinder America's already a crumbling economy right now. Because I don't really think he shouldn't have did this at all. Because, I mean, we already are looking at tariffs are doing like damage to the American economy as we speak.
Like I said, that's why I've said before that I always refer to the U.S. as an establishment and not as a country, because it runs itself like a business. And like KG just said in the chat, he said we already lost.
Right, Taurean, because like I said, we elected a bad businessman to be the commander in chief of this country. I mean, like I can remember that comment, what you said, Trump let a casino get bankrupt. And it's like, how do you let a casino get bankrupt? Like literally you just go there to give your money away.
Hey, it is what it is. I said, like they said, you gotta make their bed, now they gotta lie in it.
Right. And one more thing before I go, Taurean, I personally think, the Trump Twitter account doing the Drake's album cover with the MAGA chain, I just think it's just another, attempt to try to appeal to like, the urban masses and things like that. Because first of all, Drake, and I'm not trying to cape for Drake, even though I'm a fan, but Drake is not even interested in American politics at all. He's Canadian. But I wouldn't be surprised if Drake did order a cease and desist for that administration to please take that off.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Yeah,
it's been up for since yesterday. So I mean, as far as I know, it's still there.
Right. Yeah, but I'm gonna land my plane there, Taurean. And Taurean, you never gave us a review of J. Cole's album, because I know you said you wanted to start doing like reviews and things like that of music, and I want to know, did you get a chance to hear the album yet?
I did. I mean, I've been listening to the album. I enjoyed it.
Thanks. Yeah, but I'm gonna land my plane.
I think I would have I enjoyed that more than whatever Aubrey came out with.
I didn't even listen to any of his 3 albums yet. Yeah, but I'm gonna land my plane right there, Taurean. I'm gonna let somebody else get on. Peace. B1.
All right, shout out to Sammy for coming up. All right, next up we got Jonathan. What's going on?
What's going on, bro? So my bad. Yeah. So the quotes. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry I haven't been around. I wish I would have been around early enough for y'all to tell me happy belated birthday. But I am going out on my birthday. My best friend's taking me out, so that's a good thing. Second, Donald Trump. As far, say it again.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you. All right. So Trump, when Trump said it like years back when he was a little bit younger, he did say, and quote, if he would have run for president, he'd go for Republicans because they're the dumbest people that'll fall for anything, and whatever that quote said. I remember it. And as you see, the gold statue, gold phone thing, that shows you that he was on point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it also shows you how dumb they really are. They don't fall for anything. Bad enough they don't take accountability. And they always making the dumbest excuses for their crimes or whatever. So all this stuff that they doing when they are against each other, when they're so black people around, and they are showing how they really are now when black people are not around. I guess that's why they always harass us or bother us. That they need us for specific reasons to keep themselves, from making us up with bad. You know, without us, they're like extremely lost. Um, and Trump, they thought Trump being president was gonna make them feel mighty and comfortable, trying to get a target. Man, they had no idea how much they was hitting. That's what was gonna hit them, especially with those gas prices going up on the flight. When they went up. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, what I was going to say is that when he had his first term, he was one way. But see, the thing is, they thought by him getting back in the second time, he was going to be the same way as the first time. I said, no president ever has the same exact identical term as their first term if they get reelected. There's always a difference or a pivot in that second term. And not only that, he didn't get reelected and went right back in after his first initial years. There was a gap in between because Biden was in there for 4 years and then he came back. The economy changed when he was out of those 4 years and he came back in years later. I told people, when he gets back in, MAGA, don't expect the same exact president that you had from 2017 to 2021. It's going to be a whole new ball game. Y'all had fun those years. Y'all was able to kick back and do whatever. Now you're realizing that, oh, shoot, it's coming for us. See, the thing is, they were only thinking that anything that's going on that's happening was only going to hit us and only us or not touch them. But now, as they can see, it's touching everybody, including them. And that is what they didn't sign up for. But in a way, it is what they voted for. So, hey, it is what it is. What is it, 2026? They got 2.5. They got what 2.5 or 1.5 more years left of this. And it's only May. We're only almost 6 months into 2026. We don't know what's going to happen. Then you got midterms coming in November. It's going to be very interesting. That's all I'm going to say.
Very interesting. You know what I'm saying? And it's only a matter of time where all their crap, all that hate catches up and sneaks up on them as the 6 months is coming for 2026. They ain't gonna know what to do. They ain't gonna know if they're gonna still get the same treatment or they're gonna end up getting busted. They're gonna be like, they're gonna be so mad. It's like, this is only for black people. Why are we all of a sudden? But they're gonna be going crazy, bro. Man, that's bound to be interesting. I'm interested to see how it's gonna turn out as well. But yeah, man, all those gas prices and all, everybody was stuck in the airports and all that. Flights getting canceled, my flight getting canceled. It just tell me all I needed to know. Like, this is what happens when you vote for a party. Like, we warned y'all. Y'all didn't listen to us because y'all assumed that we didn't know what we were talking about. Y'all thought y'all was the smartest. Y'all thought y'all was the superior race. And, then there you go. Bam. Y'all had to learn the hard way. This is what happens, man, when you don't you think with your mind and not go by human color skin. But hey, that's on them. I just finished my workout, but I'm gonna go ahead and let someone else get in. I'll see you another time soon, and I'll give you an update on my birthday dinner.
All right, appreciate you coming up.
Appreciate you. I'll see you.
All right, shout out to Jonathan coming up. Next up, we got Jesse. What's going on?
Certified salute to you, Taurean. Certified salute to the chat. Oh man, I told you that Chad the Bussy was gonna get his. I said, his torment is only beginning. This is only the beginning. He hasn't begun to actually get into, I would say, the core of what he's going to have to deal with from now going forward. Yeah. And then
his world is just now being rocked. Let's just put it that way.
And then Alex Mardall, that's definitely a white privilege. Eileen Wang,
they were so focused on us. Remember, they kept calling us agents and Russian bots and all that. You got a whole Chinese spy as a mayor. Shame on you, California. Y'all sitting up here focused on us, and you got a whole spy running the city of Arcadia. And then they waited like 4 years before they released this information.
Just let her do anything for them 4 years.
And then Trump with these damn statues, keep telling you he think he a dictator. Damn dictators have statues, so he trying to make himself out to be a dictator. He went and seen a real dictator, and he said, "Nope, I'm not helping you, and you're not stopping me from dealing with Taiwan." So Trump don't want those problems. He definitely don't want no war with China. And then what else was I gonna say? What was that Jason Norris situation?
The one down in Florida who threw a bottle at the boys on the bike. Yeah.
Oh damn, DeSantis, Florida. The panties, Florida. Nothing surprises me about Florida at this point under the panties. Did you see that Byron Donalds is catering to the Latinos?
I'm not in the least bit surprised. He said this is a last resort for him. This is what he has to do to try to win that governorship. And also, speaking of the black conservatives, y'all know that as of right now, they really don't have any representation in certain spots. Like after this year, there is going to practically be none of them there. I got a video coming up, if not next week, maybe the week after, where I'm going to talk about one of those people. And you'll see it's like a domino effect. They want them up out of there. They want them gone. They just haven't seen the forest from the trees yet.
Right. Yeah, they was talking about he's their hero and all this nonsense. I'm like, man, he know that he ain't gonna get the black vote, so now he catering to these Latinos, and he think they're gonna vote for him for governor. He's smoking all kinds of fentanyl and blue if he think that. And then as far as the campaign, it's going all right, y'all. I followed about a week or two ago, so I'll keep y'all updated. They're already trying to put the shadow ban out because I'm not a Democrat. So I'm in a Democrat city, a Democrat state. So they had these little forums and debates. Well, they haven't had debates yet because they're still doing the primaries. They're getting ready for the primaries. But after the primaries, then they're going to have all the debates and all that. Oh, did you see that our governor pardoned Tina Peters or gave her clemency? Yeah, Tina Peters, she might be getting out on parole next month.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll keep y'all updated on Frontline Black News. Make sure y'all check us out. Appreciate you having me up here, Taurean.
No problem. Thanks for coming up. All right, shout out to Jesse. And next up, I know exactly who this is, and I know exactly how to bring him up.
Heed my command and reclaim these relics of hatred.
What's going on, Miss Niecy?
Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you.
Good afternoon, Taurean and family in the chat. Lord have mercy. You know what, Taurean? As I was listening, as you were reporting, I was thinking to myself, you know what? The Most High got his people, FBA. He has blessed us to sit back, front row seat of this shit show. Number 47 and his cult, their time coming. It's happening right now.
I was going to say the time is now. It's not coming. It's now. Many of them are probably in denial that it's happening, but it is happening right now. Like everything is like playing out like a real life Game of Thrones right now. It's like all the pieces on the board are literally aligned in the way that they should be, and everything is falling right into place. And it's like no room for error at this point.
Well, as KG has always kept the family informed, he said they're not interested in saving the country. They're interested in being celebrities. And he also said the white vote was going to doom us all.
Yep. And both of those are happening, and then some.
Yes. And as Jason Blacc so eloquently says, if we cannot be equally comfortable, we will be unequally uncomfortable. So there's shit to be had for everybody.
Exactly.
But you know what? We've been making $1 out of 15 cents all our Black lives. So we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one story, the Murdaugh conviction, this is just my opinion. That clerk, I bet you any amount of money, she either slept with him or he owed her some money. One of the two.
Yeah, something about that. It's something
personal.
shady about that. Yeah, something shady personal. About that. Because it's like, how could you mess something up like that? That seemed to be a solid case that worked, and it went the way it was supposed to. And this one tiny incident caused the whole conviction to be overturned, and then you got to go back to peg one.
Mm-hmm. He might get. Go ahead.
Like I said, if I was the attorney for the one who got him locked up, I would be so mad. I would be so pissed at her.
Yeah. You got to do some time because can't you get time for influencing the jury?
She should definitely get some time for that. She should definitely get some jail time and pay a fine for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and my last thing, pull up Ship Fairy's crowdfunding. Where's the dollar amount right now?
Let me see. Let me go check because I don't be checking it. Let's see where he's at. He's currently at $215,323.68.
Well, that's a nice start for his attorney fees.
Yeah, because like they said, they put a thing on there where he cannot use any of that money to go towards his bond. He has to use assets. That means like things that he owns that he can sell to go towards that, and he's not gonna acquire that. He's not. We've seen how he lives. So they can go ahead and donate to all of that if they want to. But I was listening to Tariq, and he was talking about this in the playback video that he posted today. He was saying how he might actually need more than the 10%. He might need 20% because you got to think the 10% probably works depending on what type of charge you have. But he got that attempted homicide on there, and that's the main charge. That's the biggest charge. So they probably upped it. He said, "Oh no, you're gonna need way more than that." Which is why his bond is so high, as it is $1.25 million. That's why it's so high. It's mainly because of that. Then, of course, all the other charges that's on there. And like I said before in the other live and even today, he has left a long digital footprint. Pattern recognition is a thing. He literally has built a case against himself that this should be a slam dunk for the prosecutors. Because if this goes to trial, this should be a slam dunk case for them.
Should be. Now, my question is this: is that fool in protective custody?
He's in a county jail. I don't know if he's in protective custody or not, but I'll put it this way, Miss Nisi. We wouldn't mind if the guard, stepped away and mistakenly left the door cracked.
Well, I'm waiting for when you give your update. The next time we hear something that we don't hear about him needing a 24-hour suicide watch.
But I'm just still stuck on the video when they announced his bond in that.
The way he was blinking, I thought he was gonna pass out.
Yeah, I said his stomach fell into his ass.
I thought he was going to pass out.
If he would have fainted, that would have been something. But the way he put out that blink, it told everything without saying a word. That nonverbal cue, when he did that, I was like, yeah, at that point he knew he messed up.
Oh yeah, that blink was I fucked up ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Sucks to be you. Be one, baby.
Be one. Shout out to Ms. Nisi for coming up. And we got one more person, Joseph. Shout out to Joseph. Joseph will be the last person. Go ahead.
Salute, Taurean. Salute to the chat room. And thank you for the early birthday wishes, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
About Dalton, Etherly Dalton.
Mm-hmm.
this further proves why we need an anti-Black hate crime law.
Oh, for sure.
Because
Absolutely.
when I saw Tariq, I saw Professor Black Truth, I saw Black Alpha Network's breakdown on it, and now I'm watching yours. And it's like when all y'all broke down the charges he got, he didn't get charged with a hate crime. And the stuff he did was severely blatant. Like his rap sheet is a mile long, even longer.
Yeah. Like y'all saw when I posted. As a matter of fact, not to toot my own horn, but the TikTok video that I shared eventually. Wait, I didn't share it. But when Afro showed it on his live, where I was breaking down his rap sheet, I posted that up on TikTok first. That video on TikTok now has over 100,000 views in less than a week. Like that video went viral to the point where I got so many followers off of it. I've seen people on other platforms share the video. Like I've seen them play it. I saw them play it on someone else's platform a couple days ago. So that one about his rap sheet that goes back to 2011, it did some rounds, not only on TikTok, but also on Instagram as well. The only reason I didn't post it on here is because by that point, many of y'all have already seen it somewhere else. So I decided, I'm not going to post it on here. But yeah, he has a lengthy rap sheet, and that's why I said he sits up there and he talks about Black people chipping out and this, that, and third. Meanwhile, all the Black people he's talking about probably don't have a rap sheet. They don't have a mugshot. They may have never even been arrested. Like they probably have a record cleaner than the Board of Health. Meanwhile, he got all of this going on. And then even the stuff that came out about him, him dressing like a fairy, him wearing the wigs, and of course him getting prostate exams by a Black woman. Like this could not have happened at the most worst time for him.
Right. And it's like, with the state of Tennessee doing what it's doing, it's like, okay, all y'all did was just solidify, our claims. Y'all even further prove why we are campaigning for anti-Black hate crime law. This particular dude right here, if no one else comes up as an example.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I just came up and wanted to share that again. Thanks for having me up, and thank you for the birthday wishes. I hope to catch you next live.
Okay, appreciate you coming up, and again, happy birthday.
Thanks.
Shout out to Joseph. And let me see. Dimple says, see the rap sheet age don't add up. It said he'd be 13 in 2011. He's older than 28. Hey, you can be 13 and commit a crime. You can be younger than 13 and commit a crime. So I think it is adding up. It's just that in his mugshot, he looks older. That's why when people found out that he was 28, they was like, wow, he looks so much older. I was shocked to find out he was only 28. This man is 28. He has 2 years before he's 30. With his antics, if he's lucky to make it to 30. Hold on. Shout out to Hackson for the 2. He said, sorry, I'm late. B1. Shout, no problem. What is what it is. You can catch the replay. But yeah, he does look older, but I've always said hate will age you. And that's exactly what's going on with him. Because a lot of people, when they found out he was 28, people thought this man was in his early 40s. I thought he was. I thought he was older than me. Mind y'all, I am 37. And anyone who knows me, who has seen me, will say that I do not look my age. This dude doesn't look his age, but it looks like he's way older than what he is. And I think what it is that mustache. That mustache makes him appear older than what that Monopoly Man mustache, that Super Mario Brother mustache is what makes him look older than what he is. But like I said, all that hate will age you. I think there's a connection between being anti-Black and age. It will do that to you. I mean, shoot, look at what's his name, CJ Pearson. That dude right there is in his early 20s. He's like 22. And when we saw him 2 years prior to that, when he was 20, that dude looked like he was in his mid-30s. So you can imagine what he's going to look like when he gets to 30. We know we say black don't crack, but my goodness.
But anyway, y'all, we are about to bring this weekly recap to a close. Shout out to everyone that came up and spoke, and shout out to those who contributed to the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, tomorrow we will True Crime Sunday will be returning at 6 p.m. Eastern time. You will find out who the True Crime Sunday topic will be on. It's going to have a link to the Rumble because, like I said, we do the pre-show over here on YouTube because I can't live stream the actual video because of copyright purposes. So we over on Rumble with it. So the post I make tonight at 6 will have the link to Rumble. So make sure, if you haven't done so already, to follow me over there. And that's how we will be watching it. But with that being said, y'all enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Be safe, stay hydrated, stay cool, and most importantly, be one.